Hey Monograph, this is Lime is Back 2012, and I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about this. I find it real interesting too, but I'm not going in the same direction of thought as you seem to be going in. You see, I think it links back to peak oil and how we're having a hard time getting our oil out of the Middle East right now. The international community is really coming down hard on us trying to get it out of there, and China in particular. So we're becoming more and more reliant upon the offshore oil that's left in America. You know, off the Gulf Coast where I think this thing happened, or somewhere in the Gulf of Mexico. So I think this relates back to peak oil, and I don't know if you're all that familiar with peak oil. You seem like a pretty smart guy, so you probably would be. I mean, you obviously know about the New World Order and all that mess, which just is horrible. But, man, I think this means it's going to speed up our collapse because as we become more and more isolated from other countries and their resources, and coal gets rarer and rarer, and power plants are shutting down, and as you know, probably know that the infrastructure of our country is falling apart really quickly. I mean, in California, all it would take is one bad earthquake in the wrong spot to cause a catastrophe of epic proportions that would mess up all their oil pipelines and their water. I think this is going to speed up the peak oil crisis hitting America first. And I think it's going to spread because as America goes, as goes the rest of the world, because it's also has monetary links with the IMF and our currency. I think this is what it's going to do. I think it's going to bring peak oil around, and whenever you shut off resources, whenever you can't get water to people, because of all of the things in our society that are based around oil. I mean, Michael Rupert goes into it in detail. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Collapse. Or I would also recommend the book Crossing the Rubicon, written by Michael Rupert. That's a really good read. I mean, I've read it. I mean, it's really influenced decisions I made in my life personally. So, yeah, I think it's not going to have something to do with the environment as much as it's just going to do with the complete collapse of our economy. This is going to speed it up. And if we're really losing as much oil as you think we may be losing, that's a good possibility.